Hello out there in spray wash land. Hey, I want to talk a little bit about failure and try to find out if you are a failure, kind of what defines who is a failure. So I want to just kind of chat about that here a little bit briefly, and I'm going to talk a little bit about where this comes from, why it comes out that way, and basically I'm going to start it off with are you a failure? Here's something that was said to me today that I wanted to share with y'all. So I did a little post earlier today that involved Carlos Gonzalez. Okay, he was out there on the beach. By the way, I apologize. There's probably some echo coming back, and that's because I'm in a hotel room here in Myrtle Beach. And Carlos Gonzalez, I was looking out and I see Carlos doing his run, and so I made a comment about how inspirational kind of that is to be able to see somebody out. He's reaching his goals. He's going for his things. And then a gentleman by the name of Chris Kline. Chris Kline is out of Crossville, Tennessee, popped up, and he said something that to me is extremely powerful. He said, I failed so many times that it gets a lot easier to get up. Think about that for a second. I failed so many times that it's a lot easier to get up. So my question to you is this: are you a failure? Is Chris a failure? He's failed so many times that it's easier for him to get up. Is he a failure? Are you a failure? What is it that makes a failure? I can tell you right now, I fail every single day. It's what you do and what you learn from those failures. You're not getting anywhere in life if you're not failing. At some given point in time, hey, let's just be real, right? We all start out, as babies, and we grow up and our parents potty train us. And yeah, I'm actually going to say you poop your pants at some point, right? Your parents teach you how to use the bathroom, and you go and you use the bathroom and you're all great. Oh, great. And the next thing you know, you have an accident in your pants. You fail, right? So you're starting off life as a failure, and you keep growing, and every single day you fail and you fail and you fail. The only way that you are actually a failure is if you don't learn from your failures. I think the guy that wins fails the most in a way. I mean, I'm a huge failure. I love being a failure to a certain degree. But the only place that I feel like I have never failed in my life is the choice of my spouse. My wife is the greatest thing since sliced bread. She may not be looking at it the same way. Now, I failed a lot in my relationship, and I've learned from those failures, right? And we've grown as a couple because of those failures. Everything you do in your business, you're going to make failures. You're going to make failures with employees. You're going to make failures with, do I choose this pump? Do I choose that pump? What do I do? Do I go to this convention? Do I go to that convention? Do I go to no convention? What do? You're going to fail, right? You're always going to fail. Every single day you should fail, or you will fail. It's what you learn from those failures. It's what you do with those failures that are going to make and define you as a person, right? You need to embrace whatever that failure is, okay? I failed in business. So look, I think I'm going to quote some numbers here, and I might be wrong, but I think it's somewhere between, I want to say it's almost 80%, it's 60 to 80% of businesses, don't quote me on this, but somewhere between 60 and 80% of businesses fail in 5 years, meaning you can be in business for 4.5 years and still fail at that 5th year, right? I think that those are about the numbers. Embrace your failures. Take them into consideration. Learn from every single one of them, okay? Chris Kline said, I failed so many times that it's easier to get up. This is another thing that's going to define you. How many people do you know in your life that just like, oh man, this happened again today and that happened, man, just everything, life's just down on me, okay? That's somebody who's taken their failures and just saying, hey, I failed. You have to pick yourself up from those failures. It's how you react to your failures. It's how you embrace your failures. It's how you grow. And if you're not growing from your failures, then you are a failure. That's all there is to it. Crystal Clean Exterior says, hey, brother, back at you. Hey, guys, life is like surfing. You have to keep paddling, eventually going to get pitted. There you go. You have to keep going. You have to keep maneuvering. You have to keep going. All right, the next comment here is one of the greatest challenges in life. Let me do this and see if I can read this. One of the greatest challenges in life is being yourself in a world that's trying to make you like everyone else. Someone will always be prettier. Someone will always be smarter. Someone will always be younger, but they will never be you. Don't change so people will like you. That is, I wish that showed me who that was. It just says Facebook user. There's permissions, I think, at the bottom that you do that show who you are. I'm not completely positive, but that's exactly it. You can't allow people to choose who you are. You have to be you, and by being you, you're going to fail. You need to fail. That's how we grow. That's how we learn. That's my little rant for today. That's all I really wanted to get out there, is that you are a failure. And if you're not a failure, you're probably not going to make it, because that's where we grow. That's how, it was Joe. That was a good one, Joe. Thank you for showing me that. Don't know why it's showing me. Oh, let me back up. Wait a minute. They're jumping around. So it was Joe, I think, that either said, I'm not sure if you, Joe, you said if it was the 90 to 95% of businesses fail in the first 5 years, or if you made the comment above, but that's so true. And if you don't learn from your failures, that's when you are a failure. That's just how I look at it. So anyhow, just wanted to get on and do a quick rant here from Myrtle Beach. Again, probably getting a little bit too much echoing coming out of here. I get to listen to the sound of the beach in the background. You're only a failure if you don't learn from your failures. Peace out, y'all. Doug Gore, Dougie Doo here with the Spray Wash Academy.